We out here. We about to play this game, Fantasy Earth Genesis. It's a remake of Fantasy Earth Zero from back in the day on PC. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into what I know about the game and a little bit of tips that I can advise to give you guys. So, the first tip I would say, press the higher mercenary button. I have a full party right now, so I can't get to it, but command is my party. And you're gonna press the higher mercenary button. Look, I'll dismiss one of my mercenaries so I can get a new one. So you can see how this works. So you're gonna press higher mercenary. And you're gonna press support mercenary because you don't have tokens to use the player mercenaries. From this list you could choose any one of these characters. I advise either getting the one with the highest power rating and combat power along those lines, or just try to like build a team that works together. I personally like getting a whole bunch of assassins and soldiers since they're melee oriented characters with a lot of like debuffing skills and stuns. So that's just my advice, you know. So you can get your gear and stuff here. I would advise you save your rings until you're able to buy a weapon if you don't get lucky on your pulls and you're not re-rolling. If you're not one of those people, because I'm not into re-rolling either. So yeah, you could get a 3-star weapon if you save enough rings. They normally cost 100k rings. Also, if you accidentally sell your armor and don't have the generic all-class armor, you can buy the pieces over here. Make sure you re-equip your stuff before you start playing too, because the game has a habit of unequipping your items. So you press character, and you can equip whatever you receive. So I personally made the mistake of selling a lot of items that I should have kept, because you would think you want to stick to one class since, you know, you have good items for that class, but it's best in the long run. You're going to have a lot of items accumulate to widespread around each class. So it's best you keep all those items until you have a good set of items for each class. And then, you know, when you level up, you get orbs for free also with the missions, which you can access in the challenges. I meant to say challenges. As you can see, let me show you. I was gonna say it here somewhere. Level up soldier to level 8. You see, you get 20 orbs each time you level up your soldier, and you could do that with each class. It adds up, you know, and you could use the gems on the free summons. Yeah, you can't get the 6-star banners and stuff on the gacha, but you can. So the monetization in this game, as you can see, is gacha. Obviously, you can buy your items here, but the beautiful part is there's one monotone currency for the like gacha, obviously, and it's also earnable in game. Yes, there's a difference between paid orbs and free orbs, but the only thing the free orbs can't get is, like, for example, it will tell you. You see, this one says paid orbs only because you couldn't get a 6-star item. Also, the item pulls are also paid gems only, but you can get your armor with free gems. You see, free gems for the rookie mercenary pulls. They're gonna. It's like Fire Emblem Heroes and all those gacha games. They have different banners they're gonna release at different times, and the weapons are what gives you your skills. So I would advise saving the good weapons for each class, man. What we're looking at here is the strategic map. Is the top right button around this area. This is where you start war with other factions, because this is a heavily faction-based game. It's 50 versus 50. You could declare war. We're gonna do a shootout, and I'm going to explain to you what the shootout works like a bit. So you're going to get into battle. It's going to start off, and this mode is called Shootout. The objective is to collect gems, destroy the gems to buy cannons to destroy the other base, I'm assuming. And the first team to assemble more power and deteriorate the health bar, which is located over here where I'm tapping, wins. Oh, I forgot to get my mercenary. Oh no, they're here. So what I normally like to do is accumulate a decent number of gems, you know, and let that build up. I'd advise going after the grand crystals or finding one grand crystal you can farm and go between the petite and the grand crystals until you get a decent amount. I like to get around 1,000 at first because your mercenaries, if you listen to my advice and got mercenaries, they also hold gems when they hit. So their crystal count goes up on their own. You can't see it, but they will use their gems on the cannon also.